Left.
This is out of control.
This is happening. Jeff?
Shock.
Did they take the beaker from you, Jeff?
Did they take it away from you? Whatever.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah,
For the moment.
I think I found another one, though. It's going to be great.
Oh, no. I would say at least 2 steps away from him, Fiona.
Well, don't worry. I'll be on the other side of the table. I'll be ready to run.
She's going to hold it. This is going to be so awesome.
Yeah, I'm in charge of holding it.
And
I don't know how that happened.
Well, how we get to the big explosion on today's show is...
Is there going to be a big explosion?
Oh, yeah. You got to watch. You got to watch. You got to keep watching. It's Mad Science Monday. Come a little closer. Ted, the camera dude, come over here. We paid extra for this. Here's a close-up.
Oh.
Remember?
Yes.
Remember this game?
Mousetrap.
Remember the game Mousetrap? So should we do this now?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it's. Can you follow this, Ted? Here's how it goes. What was your favorite board game growing up, guys?
Oh, nice.
Life.
I liked Life, too. I liked Life
Wow.
very much. Monopoly, always awesome.
I think as a little kid, it was that, because I love the thing that fell and the marble going back and forth down the slide.
Oh, yeah. It's so great. We built one of these for a chemical reaction coming up. But today on SA Live, we'll take it from here because things are going to explode and may get all over the set.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We want to know.
We want to know, what was your favorite board game? Or what is your favorite board game? Let us know
Sorry.
at SA Live, KSAT on Facebook and Twitter.
Candyland, shooting ladders.
So, yes, I loved Sorry, too.
Sorry. That was a big one. We're going to say
So,
sorry.
of course, for the Mad Science Monday, Andrea Cook is here
Hey.
to help make things explode.
We are
That's right.
things.
All right.
So who invented this?
Yeah.
Well, technically, Dee and Adrian, Matt Andrea, and the Mad Science Lab did this, but we're doing a Rube Goldberg-inspired invention.
So there's a guy
Yes.
who came up with this contraption thing.
Yes, he was an engineer, and then he did cartoons and basically many steps to get to a simple activity, some little job, but lots of hilarious, fun steps to get to that. Okay.
So what'd you build?
This is what's going to happen. We're hoping we're going to have a little kinetic energy here. We're going to knock over a little energy transfer, knock over the dominoes. You know, no,
And
don't
then-
touch.
Wait.
There's a string,
String attached to the beads.
and you've got these in New Orleans at Mardi Gras. They're all coming off.
And then
Those are a lot of
the
beads.
beads are going to pop out, siphoning, pull down, pull down, pull down. Then can pull this string. Fingers crossed, this domino moves, sending this metal ball into action. Boom! Hits the magnet. Boom! Boom! To this string, which the lovely Fiona will be in charge of this
Yes.
area.
Fiona's holding the magic pot.
Yes, she's got these gloves on.
What's
She's going to
happening at
hold
the end? Okay.
the beaker.
Oh, I'm going to hold the beaker.
And hopefully this card flies out and the little pouch of special ingredients goes into my chemical, and we have a chemical reaction.
Chemical reaction.
Now, if it doesn't go precisely the right way, I mean, that's science how it works, but I'm going to blame Jeff.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
So you're going to start it. That's why.
We start
Oh,
here?
wait, so this is what... Okay,
You-
so
you
we're
better
doing
hold
it.
on.
Oh,
So
hold
the
on now?
Yeah, now.
Okay.
All right, Fiona, just keep it away from my moneymaker and toward
Okay.
the door.
All
Now,
right.
I should tell you, we're doing this to inspire children because we have a Rube Goldberg machine contest.
You do?
With the Rube Goldberg Incorporated, yes.
Okay, so we're going to explain that, but we're going to set
You do it.
set this into action. It's happening on
Oh,
SA
my gosh.
Live. Don't
I don't know.
move.
Okay.
It's moving. Oh, look
there
at
go the
there.
bees.
It's happening.
There
It's
go the
going.
bees.
It's going.
There
It's
go the
going. It's
bees.
going.
Oh, my gosh.
1, 2.
Oh.
Yes!
Okay.
Okay, so
No,
chemical
thanks.
reaction.
It's a
so
chemical-
It's exothermic. There's some smoke, and I noticed that's the fire alarm. You might want to go outside.
I might want to go outside. Look at that.
That is
Yeah,
Okay.
and lovely.
That is
Taking
major.
this outside.
Okay, so
Oh.
she's making stuff in
Oh,
the...
that's really warm.
Hey.
Exothermic, outside heat.
Hey, look what I found. I found another one.
Wait,
I found there's another little pouch of stuff.
but
so
we have to talk about
so
something
if I
first.
wait a minute, if I drop
Okay.
that in there, what happens?
The same thing.
Okay, well then
Whoa.
give me that back. So
Okay.
tell me about this contest. 'cause-
All right, so it's a contest for all elementary school kids.
Yeah.
You have to have at least a team of 3 with a teacher, volunteer, mentor, and you're going to create your own Rube Goldberg-inspired machine, okay?
yeah.
A simple machine with at least 10 steps, but you can have up to 75 steps.
Wow.
And this year's contest is to open an umbrella. And they can earn,
Really?
yes, $1,500 for the school, $1,000 for second place, or $500 for third.
Look what's in there.
What was that smell?
Blame the science, not the scientist.
Wow.
That's what I say.
Yeah,
Look
man.
at that. What? It,
That
But
is-
yeah, you can go to our website, madsciencesanantonio.org, and
that was so much fun. Let's do it again.
we're not doing it again. Okay. I'm sorry, one time only. But you can create your own. You can inspire children in your life and schools, and they can enter. We want to have some winners from San Antonio.
Okay.
what does the school get?
First place is $1,500. Second place is $1,000. Third place is $500.
That is so great. You know what? You inspire us every time you show up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Now, you are a stunt woman by nature.
Oh, yeah. I burned rubber over at the San Antonio Raceway. I sure did. Burned it like I never have before. Close to 200 miles an hour. Take a look.
Watch your face.
Well, if you feel the need for speed, you can find it right here at the San Antonio Raceway. And owner Ian Gray joins me. And you guys do so many different kinds of racing here. It's not just one kind. You got something for everybody.
It's really something for everybody because we actually have the really fast dragsters, pro stock cars, the things you see on TV all the time. And also anybody can run down the strip in their everyday car. So we have people that come out in their Volkswagen buses even. We've had a guy come down in a Hurst, and people come down in their SUVs, work trucks. It's pretty neat.
So you can literally just bring your own vehicle, whatever it may be.
Yeah, we have our we call it Test and Tune or Race Your Ride, and anybody can just come out and try and see what it's all about.
So the auto show coming up, of course, this Thursday.
Yeah, very, very exciting. This Thursday, we're going to actually be at the auto show for the first time ever. We'll be there, and they're going to have an aftermarket expo. So we'll be there from Thursday to Sunday. Tickets are only $12. You're going to have over 300 cars you can actually drive there. You can actually go and sit in every car and say, hey, this is the car I want, or this is the one I got to go test drive, and narrow it down all in, a one-day show. You're going to have over 300 cars there. That's a lot of cars. That would take you probably a good month to go see that many cars, and you're going to have the best of the best, the experts that are going to be actually on the floor. So you're talking to like the experienced salesmen and the general managers, which is always nice if you want to get a good deal. So I like that. But we're also going to have our own exhibit there where we have junior dragster. So kids actually race these things. We have a full-size dragster. We have Mike Murillo, who's actually a TV personality and is a 14-time world championship. He's going to have his car out there, and we're also going to have a Pro Sport or Pro Mod car out there, and that's going to be really exciting. So some of these you're actually going to be able to sit in. You can come by our booth and get actually some free tickets or enter to win some gift baskets for the San Antonio Raceway. So it's going to be a really exciting time.
So I'm about to have a really exciting afternoon here. What have you got in store for me?
Oh, you got a treat. We got one of the fastest cars on the planet. You are actually going to do a ride along in and get ready to go really, really fast.
Hey, Dan!
Hello?
No, we got a high five because we're about to go really fast in your ride right here. How fast are we going to be going, and how far are we going?
We're only going to run an 1/8 mile, and just get a feel of it.
Okay.
But it'll be 125, 130 miles an hour, something like that.
Okay.
So, want to keep it all in one place.
Wow.
Right? That was fast.
And you don't have you have to stop, by the way, before you get to Houston.
Exactly. Well, he had a parachute that was ready to go just in case we needed it.
I know. Would you like to win some tickets to the San Antonio Auto and Truck Show? We know you want to go. It is so much fun. Fiona and I were there last year. We kicked it all off. There's so many cool cars.
And all the neat stuff that you can get with it. November 19th to 22nd, of course, at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. Just head to our website, salive.com, all week long, and you can win a family 4-pack of tickets.
We have a pile of tickets we want to give away.
So many.
Tell everybody, and then Fiona and I'll get there as quick as we can. Ian is so cool, too. He's got so many cool things happening out at the Raceway. All right, straight ahead on SA Live, a performance from the cast of The Children's Nutcracker. These kiddos are performing. They do the whole show, so it's not just a recital. We'll give you a free taste and tell you how your kids could get involved in the holiday ballet.
And 'tis the season of holiday dinners and get-togethers, but are you prepared when you don't like the food served? We're going to tell you how to handle a situation like that with Little Miss Manners.
Put in your napkin.
It's Family Leisure's ultimate game room sale. From the focal point to the seating to the accessories, we've got you covered.
Bathroom remodel is all that we do, and that is why we're good at it, is because it's all that we do.
We care passionately about what we're doing. We want people to be excited about it, and just excited about it 3, 5, 10 years down the road as they were the day we put it in.
When you think bathroom remodel, you think people going and getting a brand new shiny bathroom, but there's a lot of people out there that have needs, like walk-in tubs, and we provide a service. It's a great feeling, to be able to help people.
Call Rebath of San Antonio today for your free in-home consultation.
Spokespersons for Jim Adler.
You heard in a car wreck, and now you've got all these problems.
Do something about your problems. Get Jim Adler the hammer and smash them.
I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. I hammer car wreck problems to smithereens. One of my clients was in a car wreck and hurt his hip and shoulder. I got him $82,400 in his pocket. Call me right now. Call 531-0000. That's 531-0000.
If you experience regular sinus infections or other sinus-related issues, Texas Sinus Center is here to help. Beyond just treating your symptoms, we use a comprehensive diagnosis system to identify the root causes behind persistent problems like sinus pressure, headaches, allergies, and more. Medications only provide temporary relief, but our modern sinus solutions will keep you healthier and happier for the long run. Stop your sinus pain, sinus pressure, and headaches and sinus infection. Call the experts. Texas Sinus Center now.
Now only Ford offers $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select vehicles on top of Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing.
That doesn't happen every day.
Make Black Friday hassle-free with low prices on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. And get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select Ford vehicles on top of all other offers.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
Hurry, for a limited time, get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select vehicles on top of all other low Ford Friends and Neighbors offers. It all ends November 30th.
Carney Wilson.
Thank you. Can you hold on?
Really? Hey, I know there's pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? This would be so easy if you had Progressive. Our mobile app would let you file a claim and help you find one of our service centers where we manage the entire repair process.
Things will go your way if you hold on.
Someday somebody's going to make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Say goodbye. No, you just made it weird.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, if you are at a coworker's home or a family gathering, you need to know what to do and what not to do at the dinner table, especially with Thanksgiving coming up. So Little Miss Manners is here. Heather McGarrian.
Thank you for having
me. Of course, this is a charm and etiquette school for children.
Yes.
And we have Cameron here.
Yes, Cameron is our child actor today.
To demonstrate what the correct and proper things to do are to do at the dinner table.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the place setting.
So today we have kind of a
got?
place setting 101. So this is a basic place setting for a 3-course meal. And most children age 6 and up should be able to set a place setting for a 3-course meal. A course is a small meal. So as you will find when you have a multi-course meal, is no portion is large. Everything is very small so you can be sure and get to the good stuff, which is the dessert. So let's talk about the place setting here. Speaking of dessert, what is this utensil for, Cameron?
That is a dessert spoon.
That's a dessert spoon. So if you sit down and you see that, you know you might be having what?
Maybe pudding or ice cream.
Ice cream, very good. Now, if this was not a spoon and it was a fork, what would you be having?
Maybe cake or pie.
That's correct. And what happens if you sit down and nothing's there?
You don't get any dessert.
Boo, no dessert. That's right. So we also have here our salad fork, our dinner fork, and our dinner knife. This is called, do you remember what this is called?
Yeah, it's called a charger.
A charger. And what is a charger for?
It's just for decoration.
It's just for decoration. So you'll see a lot of families come out with a charger during the holidays.
Okay.
Now, we want to discuss when you sit down at a table and there are bread plates and glasses all over and you don't want to be the one to steal somebody's roll.
Yes, how do you know? Do you go right? Do you go left?
So, Cameron, you show us with your hands, if you could demonstrate, what is a simple way for adults, too, to remember which side is their bread plate?
Well, on this hand and this hand.
So make 2 OK signs. And then we're going to put our fingers straight together. So make the OK sign straight together and put them down. And Cameron, what letter do you see with your left hand?
A B.
A B. And Fiona, what do you think B stands for?
Bread.
Bread.
Ding.
So go ahead.
Bread
That's
plate.
your bread plate. And what is in this hand?
D.
A D. And what do you think D stands for?
Drink.
Drink. Very good. So when you go to a Thanksgiving meal or any meal, you'll know which side is your drink and which side is your bread plate.
So what happens if you get served food that you don't really like? For example, I am not a big seafood fan.
Yes.
So what I currently do, and you can tell me if this is absolutely
Okay,
incorrect,
let's
which it
see what
probably
you do.
is I will cut up the food and kind of spread it around the plate to look like I've made some sort of effort.
No, that's actually not correct. Good effort.
What is the right thing to do?
The right thing to do, and Cameron and I spoke before the show today, and we discussed a food he doesn't particularly care for. And so we're going to say how to be very gracious when food lands on your plate that you do not care for. So I know Cameron loves mac and cheese and cheese pizza. So he's come over to my home, and I've made macaroni and cheese and pizza and Brussels sprouts. Now, Cameron, have you ever tried my Brussels sprouts before? No. So what am I going to want you to do?
Try it.
Try it. And if he still doesn't care for the Brussels sprouts, if I were to say to Cameron, I noticed you didn't eat your Brussels sprouts. Was everything okay with that?
Oh, the cheese pizza and the macaroni were delicious. Thank you for making them. But I'm sorry, I do not care for Brussels sprouts.
Perfect.
Oh, look at that. So you make sure you compliment something
Always
first.
compliment. So that, because if somebody's having you to their home and they knew you didn't care for something, they'd never make it in the first place. So you always want to make sure somebody knows that you appreciated them.
Okay, so what happens if you have to get up to leave the table and you've got the napkin on your lap? Where is the right place to put it?
Okay, well, the wrong place to put it is always your chair. So we're never going to leave our napkin on our chair, whether we're in the middle of the meal and we need to excuse ourselves for the restroom, or whether it's at the end of the meal. Two reasons why is because sometimes chairs are cloth, and if you have a soiled napkin and you leave it on a cushion, that will soil the chair. Also, guess what? A whole bunch of bottoms have sat on this chair, and you're not going to want to wipe your mouth with that napkin afterwards. So, Cameron, can you show us where you put your napkin when you excuse yourself from the table?
First, you would fold it, and then you would put it right here.
Very good. And there it also lands very neatly. So again, we're going with the neat and tidy way of keeping our place setting.
All right. That's such. Cameron, you are very, very, very good at table manners. I need to learn more from you.
And if you notice too, he's maintained his posture the entire time.
He's made me sit up straight this whole time just because he was. Now you have an event coming up in December.
I do. I have an event coming up this December 12th. It's at the Dominion Country Club from 11 to 1. And it's a holiday manners class, and they're everything you could possibly imagine, from being a gracious host from out-of-town guests that visit, to how to open up a present that you might not particularly care for graciously, how to write a thank you card, and again, fine dining, because there's never enough repeat fine dining. Well, the children will also learn how to wrap a gift, which at this day and age, everybody bags something. So we're going to learn how to wrap a gift, and the gift that each child will wrap will actually go to the St. PJ's orphanage.
Oh, that's great. So it gives back as well. So it's for children and adults.
This is just for children.
Just for children.
6 to 14.
But the adults may pick up something while they're there.
Hopefully the children can teach them after the class.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. Coming up on The Big Show, 80% of Americans suffer from this condition, and you may not even know it. Premier Sleep Solutions is here to tell us more next. And we have a special performance from the San Antonio Chordsmen and a preview of Christmas at the Caverns. 15 nights of holiday fun you and your family can enjoy.
The songs on the radio are okay, but my taste in music is your face. And it takes a song to come around to show you how. She's the tear in my heart. I'm alive. She's the tear.
Watching GMSA goes great with a cup of coffee. And now, this new GMSA mug could be yours. Just watch for the word of the day and enter it to win on KSAT.com. Win weekdays with GMSA, 4:30 to 7 a.m.
Bodies Revealed at the Whitty Museum invites you to see the human body's inner beauty in educational and awe-inspiring ways. Bodies Revealed, now open through January 31st at the Whitty Museum. Visit whittymuseum.org for more information.
Buy smart at iMart Express.
I love being able to buy and wear my glasses the same day. Why would anybody wait 2 weeks?
2 pairs start at $38.71, and 2 pairs with progressive lenses just $76.92. And you can wear your glasses today.
They have lots of choices at great prices. And oh, my glasses are ready.
This time, when I used my insurance, I got a second pair free.
Buy smart at iMart Express. Right now, use your insurance and get a second pair free.
I'm Dr. Troy Helpart of the Cosmetic Gynecology Center of San Antonio, here to tell you about Thermiva, the newest in-office vaginal rejuvenation treatment for incontinence, dryness, and loosely-suited childbirth. For more information, call 210-615-6646.
It's the IPAC Scholar Athlete of the Week, every Sunday during Instant Replay. Join Greg Simmons and Larry Ramirez as they honor one of our outstanding students for great athletic skills and leadership in the classroom. Congratulations to the Athlete of the Week.
People talk about deals on their auto insurance. Wouldn't a deal involve two parties discussing something? A little give, a little take? Because last time you checked, your rate was just whatever they say it is. Why not give you some say in the matter? Or even better, let your driving do the talking.
Liberty Mutual Right Track finally puts you in control of your rates. All you have to do is connect, drive, and save. In fact, safe driving could save you up to 30%, with 5% off just for signing up for Right Track. And the discount is good for the life of your policy. To get started, visit a local office or call Liberty Mutual today at 1-888-588-3356. Take control of your rates. Visit a local office or call 1-888-588-3356 to learn more. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Explore, experience, and celebrate the wonder of the human form in person and discover how your body works. Bodies Revealed, now open at the Whitty Museum through January 31st. Visit whittymuseum.org for more information.
These gifts aren't just lipstick and eyeliner.
Lord, I pray that the women would feel no condemnation.
This group hopes to change lives.
We never ask any women to leave the sex industry.
Tonight, Gifts of Hope.
I just felt like the Lord was calling me to do this.
On the Night Meet.
Why would you do that? Hey, a little rain on the ground around San Antonio. We're at 76 at SA Live. And Jeff Roper here with my buddy, Dr. Shad Morris. And welcome to SA Live, sir.
Good to be live.
Premier Sleep Solutions. You brought this right here, and I have a splitting headache, and it could be because of sinuses. But we want to help people get a good night's rest. What is sleep apnea?
Well, sleep apnea is when you basically stop breathing at night. So you can just imagine if you hold your breath, how that makes you feel.
And, when people say, okay, I have sleep apnea, the first symptom would be sawing logs.
Oh, yeah. Snoring is, 99% of the time accompanied with it. Waking up with splitting headaches.
Yes.
Tired all day long. And then as that goes on for years and years, then you develop heart problems, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, diabetes, the whole thing.
It is so indicative of other health problems, and that's the scary part.
Yes. That's the scary part. I mean, this is the real deal. I mean, it's becoming the baseline for a lot of these other comorbidities or serious health problems.
So what is happening? Is the air, you're not able to get air in?
Yeah, so it's worse on your back, and it actually collapses right here. So you have a small airway. As we get older, depending on the anatomy, it closes off at night, and then your body's got to wake up, interrupting your sleep cycle, or you die at night. So
it's pretty serious stuff.
It's very serious stuff, yes.
But you have something. You've got a prescription for sleep, which is one of the three main things you have to have in life, because the first one is water, and then food, and then sleep.
And then sleep. We do have to have a prescription. This is, a lot of people don't know that there are an alternative to CPAP, and that's the oral appliance, the mask.
That's that big machine that you sound like Darth Vader at night.
Yeah, I mean, it's annoying. I mean, it's good if you can get used to it. 60% of the people can't. So now, even with the changes in the academy, we're at about, it's basically come down to patient preference as to which treatment.
And this is not conducive to a real positive relationship with anyone who might be in the same room with you.
No.
Over an extended period of time. So we're trying to save your relationship.
That's one of our mission statements,
as well as your life. And tell us about this device, because this is amazing.
Yeah, this is the amazing one. It's not only FDA approved, it's Medicare approved. Insurance companies cover it. Basically, it just has a retainer on the top and bottom, prevents your lower jaw from falling back. So instead of forcing air like the CPAP, it's just keeping your jaw from falling back, keeping the airway open, solving the snoring, and solving the collapsing jaw, which causes the apnea.
I was able to sleep last. Sorry, I was able to sleep last night.
You can talk with it, so yes.
You can talk with it. And
yeah.
could you bring me a drink? Because I'm able to drink and eat with this in the bed too. That is the great thing. And these are custom for everyone that comes to visit you. And this is how people are finding relief at night.
Yeah, exactly. I can't even tell you the changes in people's lives when they start to get back to their normal sleep patterns. I just see it on their face, their friends, their family, their bed partner.
Well, they feel better probably too, and they're just a happier person because a good night's sleep is something. You and I were talking about how we got out. What did you do? 5 miles this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did 3, and it's kind of like, all right, you got to have a good night's sleep before you do any of that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you get into a rhythm, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, who is eligible for one of these, and how can they find you?
So anybody who's been diagnosed or thinks they may have some of the signs and symptoms we talked about, we have our first 25 callers. Give us a call. We'll get you in for a free exam and see if you're a candidate for one of the oral appliances.
Okay, and I have the machine. I'm going to test my sleeping pattern, which you've given. I can do that at home. So
Yes.
you've made this really easy.
Yeah, that's kind of the trend. Insurance companies are paying for that at-home sleep study.
Yeah.
Unless you got a lot of health problems, and they may make you go in the lab, but it's very convenient, yeah.
It's really easy, and you make it easy to understand. I want you to call Premier Sleep Solutions to find out more. First 25 callers receive a free consultation. This is the doctor in charge. This is the guy that you're going to meet. This is the guy who's going to handle your business and make sure you get taken care of. Sleep is really important. If you're snoring, if you want to save your marriage, if you want to make sure you take care of the people you love too, especially the older folks that maybe have dealt with a CPAP machine or aren't getting enough rest, call 210-460-1111. 210-460-1111. Go to the website, premiersleepsolutions.com. And this guy here is going back to bed. That's how that works.
Headache's gone.
All right, I want you to come back because I want to look at the results of how I slept. Okay?
I'm excited to see.
I am too. I'm curious about it, and you can help anybody. Premier Sleep Solutions.
Help anybody.
All right, I'm going to let you go. Keep running. You look good today.
I'll keep running right out here.
Appreciate you coming by. I'll let you buy me lunch. You're a doctor. All right, straight ahead on SA Live. San Antonio Chordsmen are performing, and we're going to give you a preview of Christmas at the Caverns. I can't wait to hear this. 15 nights of holiday fun for you and the family. The lights, the sounds, all in our backyard. And a performance from the children's Nutcracker. These kids will dance for us. They're doing the entire presentation coming up at the latter part of the week. A pre-professional ballet performed by our kiddos. Don't miss it.
Living with sinus problems, it's like putting your life on hold. We have a solution. The American Sinus Institute, San Antonio.
Meet the Moores. We're the Moore family, and we're always looking for ways to enjoy more.
So we called Time Warner Cable and got even more than we expected.
Call now to get more.
More speed, like 300 meg.
More TV shows and movies on demand.
More places to make more unlimited calls.
Call 1-844-550-4841. For $89.99 a month, you'll get 100 meg ultra-fast internet, hundreds of HD channels, and unlimited calling to international destinations.
We find more good things every day.
More ways to watch more shows. On more Wi-Fi connected devices in our house.
Time Warner Cable made switching easy with a 1-hour arrival window. They even made sure all of our connections were up and running before they left.
Why settle for less when
you can get
more? Call 1-844-550-4841. You'll get free installation, TV equipment, and Epics included. And for a limited time, get a free trial of Showtime for 1 year. Call for more now.
This holiday season, jingle all the way into Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino for your chance to drive home the ultimate gift of luxury. One of 2 2016 Cadillac Escalades. And cars aren't the only gift we're giving away this year. You could also take home cash or Lucky Bucks. Start earning entries today towards a big Christmas win. So, what'll it be this year? Fruitcake, socks, or a brand new car? Make Kickapoo Lucky Eagle your destination for holiday cheer. Located in Eagle Pass, just a short drive away.
We have a proven history of success.
Absolutely. We've built a law firm that you can trust. My name is Javier Villarreal.
I'm Alex Begum, and we're personal injury attorneys serving the good people of Texas.
When you lose a family member in an accident, that is the hardest part of our job. Our hearts go out to each and every one of our clients.
You need an attorney that you can trust. You deserve justice. You deserve compensation.
We're Villarreal and Begum.
We fight for you.
Villarreal and Begum. Call 777-HURT and don't settle for less.
Excuse me, this bill is almost double what I was expecting.
It covers all your work, and then some.
Then some?
Like office supplies.
Well, I'm off to the club.
Attention.
Okay, let's try something new.
And here's your statement.
I could hug you.
Bring it in.
Now get Aspen Dental's best prices of the year with 25% off all dentistry and a free exam and x-rays for patients without insurance. Just call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Well, it's a chance for you to enjoy 15 nights of holiday fun with you and with your family. And here to tell us more about Christmas at the Caverns is Matt Carr with Natural Bridge Caverns. Hello, hello. Now, this is something that's so incredibly cool to experience.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. So really it's a way for us to celebrate Christmas and all the sights and sounds that come with it, and also inside the natural beauty of the cavern. So it's a really unique Christmas event.
And so it's 180?
About 180 feet, the deepest point. That's right.
So there'll be Christmas carols, and you can hear it from, kind of just coming all the way up through, right?
That's right. So in one of the caves that we take tours through, we'll have Christmas carols going on, and so you can walk through, and the acoustics are fantastic. The other cave that we take tours through will be showing the nativity story played out on the walls of the cave, and it's an awesome experience too.
And there's so much more there. We're looking at some of the video now, but you guys will have the reindeer roundup, a hay ride, flying elf zip line. Tell me about that.
Oh yeah. So in addition to the events that are going on inside the caverns, we'll have things going on the surface as well. So we have the amazing reindeer roundup, which is a maze, a Christmas-themed maze. The canopy challenge, which is kind of our high elements rope course, will be decked out, and we'll have our flying elf zip lines in place. And also on the surface, we'll have a variety of foods and drinks and things like that available. So one of the most enjoyable things is a Country Christmas hayride, which is a hayride around the ranch that surrounds the caverns. And it ends at a campfire where you and your family can do s'mores, and there's a cowboy singer there as well.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's so cool when you work somewhere and you can say on the surface.
That's right.
We're going to be doing things.
That's right. That's right.
But what else is cool is this gives back to the community.
Yeah, so we feel like one of the most important aspects of Christmas is giving. And so we really felt like it was very important for us to be able to give back somehow. And so we partnered with the San Antonio Food Bank. So for every paying guest that comes through our doors, we'll donate $2 to the San Antonio Food Bank. $2 may not sound like much, but the food bank can turn every $2 into 14 different meals to support area families. So it's really a great cause.
Now, when is this going to be happening? Because it's kind of two sets of dates.
Yes. Okay. So the first night will be the night after Thanksgiving. And then it'll be every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night after that until Christmas week, and then it's December 21st through 23rd. And I know that gets a little confusing. The easiest thing to do is to check out our website, naturalbridgecaverns.com. And you can get all the dates and pricing of the various things that you can do there as well.
And that's the easiest place to get tickets, because you said this is really popular.
Yes, it is, and it's a limited capacity event. Right. So the most sure way you can have of making sure you get tickets is to just visit the website and buy tickets online.
All right. Now, the San Antonio Chordsmen are going to be one of the groups that will be doing some of the caroling there, and we have 4 of the gentlemen here from that group right now. So you all make up the quartet, and outside of performing there, folks can catch you at the Colonial Hills United Methodist Church December 5th. And for tickets, they can go to sachordsman.org. So take it away.
Thank you. Well, way up north where the air gets cold, there's a tale about Christmas that you've all been told. And a real famous cat all dressed up in red, and he spends the whole year working out on his sled. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. Just a little bobsled, we call it old Saint Nick, but she'll walk a toboggan with a 4-speed stick. She's candy apple red with a ski for a wheel, and when Santa hits the gas, man, just watch her peel. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. He don't miss no one, and hauling through the snow at a frightening speed, with a half a dozen deer with a Rudy to lead. He's gotta wear his goggles 'cause the snow really flies. And he's cruising every pad with a little surprise. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. Oh, Merry Christmas, Christmas comes this time each year. Oh, Merry Christmas, Christmas comes this time each year. Oh, run, run, reindeer.
Run, run, reindeer.
Run, run, reindeer. Reindeer,
Very well done. Brian, didn't you say this is the first time that y'all sang together, though? This is the first time. We never would have guessed. Never would have guessed. You guys sounded great. Once again, Christmas at the Caverns, happening at National Bridge Caverns, November 27th to the 29th, December 4th to the 23rd from 5:30 to 10 o'clock. Just head to salive.com where we've provided a link with more information. All right, coming up, we're continuing to get you plugged in. We asked you earlier, what was your favorite board game? Jake says, my favorite board game was Monopoly. I like beating my family for hours.
Tis a bright holiday season, and IHOP's the reason. People are coming together, braving all sorts of weather. So enjoy something nice for an affordable price. Get together at IHOP, whether day or at night. Something delicious to all, and to all a good bite.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Empire's 50-50-50 sale won't last long. Don't miss 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Hi.
You need a better car.
It's my credit.
Don't worry, because when you need to make a move, Drive Time approves.
Were you guys always this cool?
Oh, hi. Yeah, totally.
Save yourself. Get approved at Drive Time first. Call, click, or visit.
What would getting rid of stubborn fat in just one day give you?
No matter what I did, it couldn't define my waistline. And that's where Sonobello came in. My confidence is over the top better.
Only Sonobello offers the experience of over 60 board-certified plastic surgeons who specialize in advanced micro-laser body sculpting, a life-changing procedure that removes stubborn fat in as little as one day with minimal downtime.
The way that they can shape my body back to what it was before has been amazing. I forgot I looked like this.
And right now at Sonobello, getting the body you've always wanted is even more affordable. Just call 800-750-7802 or go online to get a free no-obligation consultation and learn about payment plans that can fit almost any budget. And for a limited time, get $250 off your procedure. Get your free no-obligation consultation and $250 off your procedure today. Call 800-750-7802 now.
CPS Energy celebrates meat, music, and charity at Grills Giving. The charitable event benefits REAP, the Residential Energy Assistance Partnership, which provides utility bill assistance to those in need. Fill your plate with charity and join us for a day of barbecue, live music, and family fun Saturday, November 21st from noon until 6 at Mission County Park. Get tickets online at cpsenergy.com/grillsgiving and receive a $5 discount. Use promo code REAP.
Experience the magic of the holidays with IHOP and SeaWorld. Visit IHOP today and enjoy our festive SeaWorld Holiday Kids menu. Plus, receive 50% off the purchase of a SeaWorld Fun Card and get unlimited admission to SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Happy holidays from IHOP and SeaWorld.
On SA Live, we love giving your kids the chance to get involved in the arts, and Vanessa Bessler is here. She's the director and artistic creator of the Children's Ballet of San Antonio. This is exciting because our viewers want to know how their kids can get plugged in to maybe ballet and, of course, enjoy a classic that you've put together. What makes the Children's Ballet of San Antonio so special?
Well, this is a very special new organization, non-profit organization, because it's produced high-quality productions with high-skilled dancers that will be performing full productions, but only children's ages 3 to 18-year-old.
Very good. And this is pre-professional, and obviously you're a pro.
Yes, I'm a former professional first dancer, and these dancers are training to be professionals at a school at pre-professional level, where they are very high-skilled young dancers.
Okay, so, and you love to give back to the community as well.
Yes, absolutely. And this is the beauty of this organization, because it had been one of the missions of our organization is to reach out to the children of San Antonio of all socioeconomic levels, so they all have the opportunity to appreciate the arts. And we have been doing a lot of outreach with the San Antonio Independent School District. We have been visiting school, giving workshops, and also they are a special guest for our first productions taking place this Thursday, November 19, and Friday, November 20, at the historical building of the Scottish Rite Theatre.
Very good. So we're going to see the kids dance, Children's Ballet of San Antonio. You can find out more at salive.com. Let's let the kids dance. Come on over. All right, guys. Coming up on SA Live, how to protect your kids from concussions. We'll talk with the experts from the Greater San Antonio Emergency Physicians Group. Put a helmet on. It could get fun, especially if you're ice skating. There's a place in town where you can take the kids and enjoy a wintertime sport right around the block. That's tomorrow at 1 on SA Live.
Wills All Pro offers the best on-time guarantee.
Trust Wills All Pro. Our dad keeps his promises.
We take care of
Texas Med Clinic. Urgent care serving San Antonio for over 30 years.
Why do some homes sell fast for top dollar while others don't sell at all? I'm Barbara Corcoran, and after building the #1 brokerage firm in New York City, I learned one thing: hire the real estate agent with the best marketing strategy. In San Antonio, I would hire Spencer Hash. On average, Spencer sells a home every 24 hours and can guarantee if your home doesn't sell on terms you agreed to, he will buy it. Partner with the team I trust. Go online or call and get your home sold.
We began in this city nearly 43 years ago, giving San Antonio great cars and trucks at our lowest price. Ancira Witten Chevrolet.
Only at Ancira can you buy this Chevy Spark for $12,987 or this Silverado pickup only $23,748. Plus get extra savings on the few remaining hail sale vehicles. We're Ancira Witten Chevrolet, right outside Loop 410 on Bandera Road.
Have your next burger with a side of awesome. The one-of-a-kind creamy blend of sweet and tangy. Miracle Whip, and proud of it.
I'm gonna use my 2 hands. I'm gonna move around.
At Kraft, we start with quality ingredients, all expertly blended to make our mayo, so you can take whatever you're making from good to amazing.
Meet the Moores. We're the Moore family, and as you can see, we needed internet that could do more.
We do more games.
And more streaming.
So we need more speed.
That's why we switched to Time Warner Cable.
Now we can connect more devices at the same time.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Look at that.
Time Warner Cable even has an internet plan for us.
Get 50 meg internet for $39.99 per month and ask about free installation. Call 1-855-WANT-TWC.
Howdy folks, Dean Travis here. Your pets are part of the family, so why not give them the very best? When you shop at PetSmart, not only are you buying local, but you're buying direct from my factory. This month, buy 2 bags and get 1 free on Activa Premium Dog Foods. Choose from grain-free or no-corn formulas, or choose from lamb, chicken, or meat-based formulas. Chelated minerals, prebiotics, and much more make Activa the leading dog food made fresh. Shop direct, save money, and park at the PetSmart front door.
We take care of
Texas Med Clinic. Urgent care serving San Antonio for over 30 years.
Well, every parent, or at least most parents, may or may not have kind of gone through your kid hitting or bumping their head, but how do you know if it's a concussion or a serious head injury? Dr. Jamie Contreras is here to tell us what signs to look for. Let's talk about what a concussion is.
Okay, well, a concussion is a form of a minor traumatic brain injury which results in some sort of dysfunction of the brain.
Okay, so what signs do you need to look for?
The signs and symptoms of concussion can vary. There's physical signs, there's cognitive or thought process signs, and then emotional symptoms can also occur. So some of the physical signs would be headache, nausea, vomiting, dizziness. They can have problems with balance or walking. Some of the cognitive or thought process things which can occur, problems with memory, concentration, and then some of the emotional symptoms might be irritability, mood swings, and sometimes even signs of depression.
So just be aware and kind of notice those changes. Do you need a CT scan to diagnose it?
No, that's a common misconception. CT scan will be normal with a concussion, so it's more of a clinical diagnosis.
When should you be worried that it might be something you really need to be concerned about?
Well, some of the things that we worry about with a more severe head injury would be loss of consciousness, especially if it's more than 5 seconds, vomiting, worsening headache, or any sort of unusual behavior, altered mental status, that sort of thing.
You know, I'll tell you, my uncle, he's retired now, but was a neurosurgeon, and so any little bump growing up we never ignored it just because of what he did for a living. And helmets were really important too. And of course, kids in sports, I mean, these things can happen.
Exactly.
When can a child return to school in sports, say, after a head injury?
So there's no set timeline exactly that we can recommend. What we say is you need to be cleared by a physician before you can return to sports. Certainly no child should return to sports on the day of the concussion, and from there going on, it depends on their symptoms. They have to be symptom-free at rest, and then they can do a slow progression back to play.
And so how long do the effects of a concussion, how long can they last?
Well, most kids will recover within 1 or 2 weeks, and the better they rest, the better they'll recover. However, in some concussions, they can last longer, up to several months.
Up to several months. And of course, if they are re-injuring their head again, that of course can delay that even.
Yes, that is a big concern, and that's the reason that we recommend no return to play until they're recovered from the concussion, because a second head injury can be much more severe.
Okay, so what are we looking at on the screen right now?
Okay, so this would be an image of a normal brain CT scan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
so it's a normal, and then this one would be of one with actually blood in the brain. All of the white that you're seeing there is blood in the brain.
Oh, wow.
So that's a severe head injury there.
So how do you treat a concussion?
To treat a concussion, again, it's physical and mental rest.
Okay.
So we recommend that kids do not return to school. They need to rest.
Just rest. Okay.
Don't be texting, playing video games, doing computer homework.
Nothing that can strain.
Exactly.
Okay, further strain.
Extensive reading, that sort of thing.
Okay. All right. Let's get the information up on the screen for the Greater San Antonio Emergency Physicians. Now, you guys are in Methodist Health Emergency
Departments. Yes.
Okay. And so you guys are inside. So folks can find you, of course, 210-575-7777. Again, 210-575-7777. Or just visit gsep-pa.com.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Coming up on the show, we asked you earlier, what is your favorite board game, or what was your favorite board game? Let us know on Facebook or Twitter at SA Live KSAT. We'll air some of the comments later on in the show.
E.T.'s One Direction exclusive. Is their new song about Harry's ex?
Is it about Taylor? That's what everyone wants to know.
Then our E.T. icon, J-Lo. Next, E.T.
Today at 4:30 on KSAT 12.
The main reason why I came was the hot flashes, not sleeping, and the brain fog. I couldn't focus on anything. I'm sleeping all through the night. I have a libido. I'm not tired. I'm not fatigued. I focus on things. Everything is just totally different. I recommend HWC. I tell everybody about it. Come to HWC. They will change your life. They will make you feel better.
Call HWC of Texas today at 210-679-2500 for your free consultation.
Welcome back. Big news from Beverly Hills. Celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Orden has discovered an anti-aging breakthrough called Fill and Freeze. And he's giving away 1 million bottles free.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles that can be applied topically instead of with surgery or invasive medical techniques. And I finally found it with Derm Exclusives Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. The lines are gone.
Oh my God. Wow. I can't believe it. It looks really good. It gives you a whole new confidence.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I know you're wondering what Derm Exclusive can do for you. Well, you don't have to wonder. You can order it right now and try it for yourself absolutely risk-free. And here's how.
Call now during this special direct-to-consumer offer and you won't pay $120. Today, you can get your own instant results with Fill and Freeze for only $59. But that's not all. Today, we're taking another $20 off, so now you can get this instant wrinkle-removing miracle for the low price of only $39.95. And as part of our 1 million bottle giveaway, Dr. Orden is including a second $60 bottle of Fill and Freeze free. That's nearly $120 of Fill and Freeze for only $39.95. Dr. Orden will even include his MicroPure resurfacing pads, intensive repair serum, and Collagen Lift moisturizer, a $200 value, free. Order now and we'll even upgrade your order to express delivery. That's a $15 value, free. Plus, you even get to try it risk-free for 30 days with our money-back guarantee. But you must call to order. Call 1-800-823-2451. That's 1-800-823-2451. Order now.
On the go with the KSAT app. Expect to know. Swipe through today's latest stories. Watch newscasts live. And when news breaks, expect an alert on your phone. The KSAT app in partnership with Ansera. Download or update for free today.
All right, earlier in Plugged In, we asked you, what's your favorite board game, or what was your favorite board game? John Adams says Scrabble, good brain exercise, and it keeps you on your toes.
No, you make up words with that, and you get in big trouble. David says chess. I'm really good at it. Learned from the chess club in junior high school back in the mid-'70s. Okay, I can't play that game.
I can't do it either. Miguel says, good old-fashioned game of checkers.
Yes, love checkers, king me. And Marcia loves Clue.
I love Clue.
Yeah, Colonel Mustard did it in the bathroom with a candlestick. But not with our oldest daughter, because she always wins. Did they do a movie with that?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. They did do a movie.
I don't know if he won or not. Who's the other one? Miss Scarlet?
Yeah. Miss Scarlet.
Yeah, Professor
Colonel
Plum.
Mustard. Plum.
Mr. Green.
Yep, Green. Anyway.
And that maid. That maid was always suspicious.
All right, take a look at this guy having a good time on a skateboard.
This is a world record holder. Otto, the bulldog, is a Guinness World Record dog skateboarder, and watch him as he gets his high octane on with his foot.
We are here. Look at his foot. Watch his foot.
Technically, it's not a foot. It's a paw. but Otto knows how to make it go. Look at this. Look at this animal.
I love how he moves it along. Like that. Right through everybody's legs.
I think he's smiling. Well, that's not. Hang on. Don't look at that end.
He gets himself going. That's great.
He's having a good time. And, bulldogs are quite low to the ground. I mean, if you got a lowrider like that, he needs wheels.
He's definitely aerodynamic on that thing.
Well, you guys make sure you're back here tomorrow with GMSA starting at 4:30. And stick around for us. We're here at 1 o'clock on KSAT 12.
Fun Thanksgiving hats for your little pilgrims.
We got hip-hopping kids tomorrow,
That's right.
too. Hip-hop-hopping, don't stop a rock until the bang-bang boogie.